Hello and welcome back to another episode of Crown Wars. My name is Saiken and we are joining right into the action. Game crashed, so this is attempt number 2 on this mission. Not much has happened. I was just about to kind of engage the first pack. First crash that I had so far. And game basically after crashing was at the beginning of the mission, so I hope this is not going to be the new norm here.
The hunt is on.
Good. This is a skirmish mission. To remind ourselves, we got the second team, the B, here with us. Trying to just kill all of the enemies, track down and eliminate all of the enemies, so should be no problem. What is modifiers? Unlimited number of crusaders allowed for this battle. What does that even mean? I thought modifiers are more
If it moves,
mission modifiers, but apparently that's not the case. Well, I think we're going to find out sooner or later. Alright, end turn. These guys are not moving.
at your command.
Well, if they're not moving, then we will need to come to them.
I'll hold the...
Yes! The first to move.
Ready to go. If it moves...
Yes!
The first to move.
Well, I think if they don't move, we can't really give them an Overwatch treatment. That is so unfortunate, because I often like those extra 2 shots from Overwatch and sometimes the extra attack. But yeah, you can't also sneak in from behind.
At your
Well,
command.
let's get here with our tank, and we'll just take it from there. Got spotted out immediately. Okay. Okay, well, that is interesting. I don't even need to deal with any of these guys. I don't need to taunt them. I can tell you something. We're going to
God guides my hand.
guard. So there's the extra resilience. And we're going to taunt you. Taunt didn't work out, but guard did work. So that's not bad.
Yes!
Is this here hitting all of them? Oh, but this is hitting all of them. Okay, fantastic. That's 4 people with weakened. And we resisted weakened. Oh my god, that's so good.
Consider it done.
Good. Well, he's tanking down there. Let's do dead aim and try to just
You're mine.
kill the ranged. Three points of damage. Listen, we're just going to focus fire the range down. Alright,
Yes.
that's the end of them. Move in. Nicely removing armor. And I think we're just going to inflict prone. 55% chance, and that would then increase the critical hit
You're
chance.
no match for me.
There you go. No more dodging, nothing. Bear moves in. Court, that is. Coordinated strike. Nice. Alright, listen.
Die.
I see the critical strike. That's good. Hurt is going to finish this. And it takes a bit of a shot right there. Okay. So, 2 down, 2 weakened. Not a bad start. Small damage. Then he's trying to hit Cord. Okay. Okay, well, that actually worked out again. Surprisingly well. Moving around. Removing armor. Shall we blind this guy? Good question.
I'll be quick to finish.
You know what? We're just going to attack.
Yes.
Let's continue to attack him. There's the taunt.
May justice be served.
He's down to 22 hit points. No attack of opportunity here. I just want to make sure that the healer also dies. That's a guaranteed. No, not a guaranteed. I forgot that he is not.
At your service.
That the poisoning hasn't worked. Oh, okay. Oh. Too bad. Come on, I need maximum damage here. Thank you. You just need to ask the game and it'll give you what you want.
Yes.
Good. We're just hammering this guy.
Give up.
Nice hit. Potentially not a kill, but it's okay. We did so well overall. That on the other hand I cannot approve of.
At your service.
Okay, we are more or less healed, but we could use a fortress.
Ready to go.
Moving over here into the next position.
On my way.
Kurt is okay. Don't necessarily need him. To be at full health, that is. Our tank, however, would look a little bit more healthy. The armor, I need to fill that up next round, so we need a small pause. Need to regain some of the armor that this guy just took off of us.
At your command. Very well.
It's okay, we need to position anyways. I like it that you can slowly regain that armor. Oh wow, there's another pack over there. Oh, and we triggered. We could theoretically capture this guy. We definitely can't afford triggering these guys. Alright, tank goes in. This guy is penetrating armor. Yeah.
God guides my hands.
Haunted, and this regenerates some armor and gives us some new temporary armor, so we should be fine. Not the best move in terms of damage, but still one that is going to work out for us. Moving over here, we're ignore. Is this a poisoner? Just an arbalist. Okay. Need to kill this guy here. Bird moves in.
Ready when you are. Very well.
And we are starting with coordinated strike. No, we're not. We're actually starting with removing the armor. Good. Be careful with not going too close.
Yes.
Good. Now, coordinated strike.
Together.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, baby. That's it.
Die.
At your service.
Could theoretically move up and still engage them in combat. That's not the worst idea. Given that we pulled early, good, very nice attack. Air continues to flail the remainder of this team, and let's just move to here.
Don't expect mercy.
I think we had our shackles, yeah, here on
Ready
the
when you
tank.
are.
We want to be 3 tiles away from all the rest, so that we get the lone wolf bonus. And like I said, since this here
Stand back.
has been not a very good engagement, I'm willing to use poisoned
Dodge
arrow.
that.
It's okay. He is poisoned, but not blinded. Unfortunate.
I'm ready.
Let's
Perfect
just
strike.
weaken both of them, or at least one. I mean, weakening is 30% less damage. That seems meaningful to me. Ouch. Ouch. I mentioned it before, but I don't like that you can simply shoot in melee. One. Two. This is going to heal us up over the next couple of turns. Attack from behind. This guy is poisoned, so he is already dead.
Ready when you are.
And instead we are taking him. Now also poisoned. Short step of the bear towards this side. Teamwork increases the damage so much that he's actually doing very, very well. Now that they are engaged, we're moving capture.
Ready when you are. Dodge that.
Okay, he's dying from poison. He's dying from poison, so both of them are de facto dead.
Yes. Just warming up.
Hit. Into... miss, that's not great. Without chance of capturing, 45%. I mean, I've seen worse. So, taunted. That's okay, we got a free resilient out of that. Free resiliency. 16 turns left. We have a lot of cleaning up to do. One more turn and we can repair the last little bit of armor here. Jessica will heal over time, but took quite some damage actually. We're out of normal healing, and I've forgotten to take the third potion, unless she doesn't have it, which I would be surprised. I thought she was high enough that she had already gotten that extra charge. But we don't want to immediately engage, so what we're going to do is chill out a little bit. Kurt here could take some healing. How much is this healing? 25%. That would be Around 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the perfect number. There you go. Healed for 8.
Yes. Understood.
Ready when you are.
Okay, we got this last pack here to engage.
Yes.
How about we're moving over here?
Consider it done.
Cool. Nah, we're not going to overwatch anything. I really want to take the time to regenerate our armor. There we go. So we're almost full. There's the armor regeneration I was looking for.
At your command.
Moves over here. Very nice. The stones are in the way.
I'll cover this area.
Which means the sword bearer, where is he? Here. Can't just charge to us. I like that.
At your command.
We're moving to over here.
Ready when you
Overwatch.
are. On the move. I'll hold this position.
Bert moves in and nicely overwatches as well. And finally, power numbers. Let's not divert our forces too much.
On my way.
Ah, that's not good. Shouldn't have put us here. But still okay. I just want to have the lone wolf bonus on Roby. There we've been spotted out. 2 shots, no crit. Would have been a bit better, I suppose. So we got a knight over here. Knight here. No armor. Ambusher here. And what is this guy? Bruiser with a shield. Okay. Our main targets are going to be these two. The sword in particular needs to die. Quite quickly, actually. Because they do have AoE strikes. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. Break some of their armor.
You're no
Knock
match
them
for
down.
me.
Okay. Maybe not knock them down. Here comes in.
At your command.
Move up. Let's start with a nice little coordinated attack. Good hit. And a dodge. That is really unfortunate, man. How on earth are we always missing like this? Bert is mangling this guy. Completely killed him.
At your command.
Low chance of actually killing him with that, but it could be a one turn kill. I could, however, also do the shift on someone else next turn, which I think we're going to do. Let's do this. Got a bit of a problem with the bruiser here. Okay. So our designated target number 2 was over here. Move up. On guard. Taunt and taunt. We're at 5 armor. That's as good as it gets. Also nice little resistance against 2 potential strikes with that hammer. And these guys here are still quite healthy.
Yes.
Given that they are taunted, they will ignore us. Can hit, so let's do deadly aim. 1. We would need a crit in order to make that meaningful. 25% chance. There we go. Now he's blinded. That indeed is meaningful. Better than nothing. Not really a great shot either, though.
On the move.
Okay. We're doing fine. One non-taunted enemy comes around. Oh, wow. Actually, quite a bit of damage for face smash. This is a problem, the whole prone thing, because
Damnation.
now we get critically hit. Okay. Not cool. Do we have an antidote?
Ready when you are.
Anyone?
Yes. At your service.
Don't. Okay, so we just gotta suck it up. This guy will die. It's just a question of how do we do it. I think the 2 are enough to kill him. If into poison, follow up with a guaranteed crit, and Kurt just mauling this guy, even though he had armor. That's still fine. Okay, cool. Very good.
Yes.
At your command.
Okay, right here, since we have a lot of poison damage coming in, we're just going to keep him on us. Didn't work out, unfortunately.
Yes. Very well. Just warming up.
Nice strike. Okay, so much for the poison. At least he's out of the way. How long is the poison? Oh, 2 more turns. Well, we're going to use at some point some more healing. But I don't think we can already get this guy down. Too much armor. Good hits though.
Yes.
How far can he walk? Question.
Perfect strike.
Let's weaken him. And next turn I can come in and heal before the game, before the mission is over. Ah, wait. Just want to make sure that we're not accidentally
Ready to go.
opening the move to our backline. Yeah, Kurt can be in front line, that's fine. Oh boy, we're still taking a lot of damage. I don't like it. There's the armor removal.
I was trained for this.
It should have healed Kurt with a healing salve. Right, Kurt could kill him. I don't want that. Because my theory is, if... I don't know if it's true, but if you are healing before the end of the mission, then the recovery times are lower. So, there are 2 more heals. I like it. Kurt, do your job. Oh! That guy just gets pummeled. Wait. Wait. Wait, what? Another pack? Wow, that's the 4th pack. That's 16 enemies. That's nasty, man. Okay, it's a hard mission, I get it, but that's still... that's nasty. Alright, recovering armor.
At your command. Very well.
Okay, we have 1 more salve. We got a bleeding stop, but that's about it. Let's
Ready
get
to
an
go.
antitoxin. Okay, we got 10 more turns. Question is, who has the last salve? We got 1 here, a balm. In 1 round we can fever for free, which I think we should do. Assuming that these guys won't move, like they didn't do the first time. What do we have here? Ranged swordsman, that should, the knight should be primary target. Mace, armory removal. And this guy here is bleeding. It's a nasty combination, but it could be worse.
On the move.
Don't think that anybody will move into us.
At your service. On the move.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Yeah, we still have 9 turns. I hardly can believe that there is a last pack here. Unlikely.
At your command. Very well.
Yes.
Yes. They won't get through.
My blade is yours.
Okay. Pretty sure they're not directly coming to us. Given that this here is the knight with the sword, here is cover, so I want him to actually come. Instead, let's
Yes.
move up to this ranged character. Let's move up to this ranged character. Tank goes in first. We'll get likely an attack of opportunity if he decides to... Oh, well, this guy decides to move in. That's a free attack right there.
Yes.
Cool, we can hit all with a weakening
At your
strike.
service.
So, what's the plan? This guy is already injured, which is good, the knight. This guy will deal some more damage. We can be knocked down with a bruiser. Don't like that idea either. And armor penetration, crit bolts, hard sell. He's already... No, he's not taunted. Let's get this guy onto us. There's the taunt. And let's get the protector onto us. Okay. So we at least got those two, quote unquote, in the back. Now the swordsman must fall first.
At your command. On the move.
Good. Remove armor. That's all we do for now.
On my way.
We're moving in. Coordinated attack. Good hit. Ah, he dodges. I don't like that. I don't like that.
At your command.
Let's just use the normal attack. There we go. Turns around to us. Now it's Kurt's time. Come on, big boy. Lovely. That's 1. Seven to 11. We're powering through. Down to 5.
Yes.
Okay. Can't really hit the obelisk guy. But at least the swordsman is down. Maybe we're going to leave the arbalist guy up for 1 round. Isn't great, but also not the end of the world. We could knock the weapon master down.
You're no match for me.
Resisted prone, of course.
Give up.
Okay, well, that didn't work out very well, did it? This is at least 2 of them are weakened. I think that's a fair trade. Not a bad approach. And we're just continuing to focus fire. The one thing that I learned in this game is once you commit to a target, you actually commit to that target. Problem with the Arbalisk is I already know that I'm going to regret what's about to come. No knockdown, but our tank is blind. Well, it could be much, much worse. So a couple of things. For starters, you definitely need to lose some of your armor. Secondly, I don't like the fact that they are hurting Kurt. So Kurt gets some heal. Okay. Thirdly,
At your command.
you will get shift. He resisted the poison. How is that always happening? Well, can you resist the bear claw? Apparently you can. Apparently you can. That was a 5% chance and a 5% chance for misses. What is even happening? Wow. Okay, well that's bad.
Dodge that.
Good. That took way more than I wanted it to take.
I won't disappoint you.
Alright, listen. You are taunted. No, you're not. Okay. Listen. I
Out of
said
my way.
you are taunted. You're staying on me. Arbalist. Somehow, just due to the virtue of how the battlefield has progressed, manages to be the last person that gets focus fired. Okay, at least I know that next round this guy will suffer. He hates Kurt for whatever reason. Kurt has done nothing to him.
Yes.
Problem solved. Oh, we're engaging.
At your command.
Really? What's our chance? 80% and we're... Okay. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Fantastic. The bear seems to be bugged. The bear seems to be bugged. Let's just ignore that for now.
Yes.
Okay, we're still blinded. Healing so that the time
Heathen.
after the battle is the time after the battle is reduced. That was a really, really tough skirmish. Increases the Crusader's armor points by 1. That is fantastic. Capture that. That's a really, really, really good catch. 1 more armor on our Crusader is good. The Alchemist armor I don't think is that great. But we can always free them a little bit later. For now, we're just going to go with the flow. Oh, nice. Hayward is level 4. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. So, we do have new options. Duel. You take a target and force them into a duel, dealing slashing damage and chance to inflict taunted, while regenerating armor that you have lost. That's really good. You sharpen your senses to enhance your combat skills, grant inspired and accurate. That's not bad either, but it costs, unfortunately, a action. And unless you get like multiple actions back via Executioner, for instance, I actually think that Taunt is the better choice. I have a great respect for Taunt, because it means the enemies are not attacking your backline. Good job, Hayward. Really good. And we got lots and lots and lots of lumber. Okay. So, I'm naturally asking, what should we upgrade here? So, the stuff that we're using, reinforced light shield, would give us 3% more dodge. Only for the duelists though. Reinforced shields just give 5% dodge, period. And is being used by a lot of our tanks. Reinforced maces. Yeah, we're currently just using that for armor penetration. Reinforced axes, however, that would be good for our Beastmasters. Well, that's one option, or we go to refined, which we could take a refined bow, for instance, or more critical hit, more accuracy, and more damage. I think that's the play. Mainly because we do have so many bow users. And it really feels like the bow damage falls a little bit off at the moment. It's not like major, but that's okay. And you can apparently research 2 things at the same time. We are having... we're having refined swords researched. They're missing a bit the XCOM status bar. When is what exactly happening? And we're short on pelts. But we're going to get pelts in the next mission, so it's all good in the hood. Right here, getting a little bit of everything. I think we need armor upgrades, just across the board, getting, at least for the front line, getting a little bit tougher, a bit better. Good. So, one of our squads is back, and that's the next skirmish, which we're going to do in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a good one, and see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.